We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NotA Game Report. I am, of course, special guest Trex, and beside me is the host with the most, and I can't figure out whatever else rhymes with that. It's
the host with the most with the best jokes.
that doesn't even rhyme.
Oh, the O is the rhyme part.
I didn't hear that.
I'm, of course, Stevie B. And for those that didn't catch our hyperspace stream...
Hyperscape.
Oh my God. Hyperscape stream.
This is why Ubisoft doesn't give us money.
I know. Ari has indoctrinated me at this point. Our Hyperscape stream last night. Ari kept referring to the stream as Nerds of the Apocalypse with special guest Trex Light. Oh man, it was so funny.
I'm on the channel every week.
I know. I was like, wait a minute, literally, we're the OGs, and she said, like, we're the. I guess Showtime was sort of original, right? But he wasn't here at the very, very beginning, because he was fighting for our country.
He was fighting for our country.
That's right. So yeah, I don't know. I just found that very interesting. Do I look bad lean back like this?
You look relaxed.
That's good.
Be relaxed.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she kept referring it that way, and it was very funny.
It was very funny.
It was. I was like, all right. Sometimes he's on here more during the week than you are.
Yeah, you tell her that.
Not a chance. Nobody clip it either. Oh boy. What a week. Well, Trex, you know all about my week. My PC fucking died.
Yep.
So that's really, I took vacation for the whole week and I spent like half of it in disarray because my PC is fucked up and I had to bring back Old Faithful. And she's good, but she's just not cut up with the times. So that was rough in all itself. And I'm having a little bit of problems with the new one, but nothing too much. For some reason, okay, so obviously because my PC was out, so these YouTube folks, they're about to get like 3 shows in a row. They're about to get last week's show, the Ubisoft show, and this current show, all in the span of a couple of days.
Oh Lord.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm editing one now. I edited one today because I finally got everything back in order, and for some reason, it's at like 18 hours to render.
Oh my God.
I was like, there's got to be something wrong. I'm about to cancel it. I started at 10 o'clock this morning, right? Think I could release it this evening?
Yeah?
It's only 43% done.
No.
So there's got to...
That ain't coding. You got that wrong.
Yeah, there's no way it's right. So I'm going to cancel it and try again. But yeah, so I apologize for you YouTube folks. That's why you should be watching this live anyway, let's be honest. But... You'll at least you'll get a lot of shows. Rav says, Old Faithful probably more powerful than my potato. I'll give her a new loving home if you want. Well, clearly, you're as a backup. Good shit. I do have, what? I'll look, Ralph. I might actually have something. I don't know how good it is. So I'll check it out for you. It hasn't been turned on in a long time, though. But it might run Final Fantasy 14, though, and that's what matters. Am I right? Shut up. I hate you. So, yeah. So, Monday I performed the surgery, and everything seems to be back in order. I still don't... I'm at that point right now, Trex. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, where I haven't closed the case up yet because I'm still afraid something wrong is going to happen. Like, when you close the case up, like... that's when you're good to go. And I still don't feel like I'm good to go. So like the case walls are still not in place yet.
so much fear in your heart.
Yes, you're right. So I left my patient's wound open, organ transplanted, but it's not stitched back up yet. I did do some cable management while I was in there, so that's good, right?
Oh, that's good.
At least I was able to do that. I didn't do that the first time for some reason. Ref says, all good, buddy. Like I said, hopefully I might be joining Realm this fall sometime. Dope. Oh, PC Realm. Dope. I did go to Ari's. You guys saw that. We did our live stream. That was a lot of fun. My stomach and my rectum didn't think it was that fun after the fact. But regardless, it was
damn near killed him.
Rectum damn near killed him. There's this guy that I used to work with where I work now. He doesn't work there anymore, but we used to go around saying it to each other all the time. Like a user pissed us off. Man, I wrecked him. And he'd be like, what? Wrecked him? Damn near killed. We used to back and forth. I'm sorry. I did watch Hamilton, which was really fucking good. My favorite character by far,
King George.
That shit was absolutely hilarious.
You'll be back. Wait to see.
Yeah. It is. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So now I have aspirations of playing King George in a local production of Hamilton. So I was like, man. I like at the very beginning. It's like, this is your king. Like, he did the announcements. It's pretty funny. I said, excuse me, sir, why is your spleen swinging around like that in the open? Oh, doc said it was safer this way in case the transplant doesn't take. It's easier to perform emergency maintenance. Exactly. Exactly. No, but I really liked Hamilton. To be honest, before I watched it, I had no idea what it was. I didn't realize it was like hip hop like that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, big boy yawn.
No, that was a sneeze, brother. Woo! Oh. I almost blew everybody's earballs out. Whoa.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
That's right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, and the Continental Congress rap battles. Well, that was fucking amazing. Like, oh man, it was just.
Like, I didn't need Jefferson to come so hard like that, you know.
Dude, Jefferson was really good. I was sitting there getting pissed off because I was like, Heather, we've seen Jefferson.
Yes, you have.
And Lafayette on a show that we've watched, and I was getting pissed.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, I finally was like, Blackish!
It's Rainbow's brother!
Yes. And I was like, there we go. Then I could finally watch the rest of it comfortably. Because when that happens, like you can't watch a show or a movie comfortably until you figure it out.
Raph, since we didn't hear it, do we still say bless you? No, you don't.
What? That's right. Don't be kind, Raph. That's fine. I'm just kidding. I also picked up this. I actually haven't opened it yet. But I didn't even know these existed. I randomly saw it on Amazon one day. It's the Ultimania archive. I don't know. But it's just like information on all the Final Fantasies. Like this one, this is volume 2. That includes 7, 8, 9. Oh, this took my light out. Sorry, guys.
It's Ultimania.
Ultimania. There we go. So I haven't actually cracked it open yet, but it's got a bunch of information about the games and its development and like what are those pictures you do beforehand when you're making a movie or game?
Storyboard?
No, like the art. Concept art. Yes, it's got a bunch of concept art and things like that. So I'm excited to crack that open. There's volume 1 that covers the first 6 as well, and then there's volume 3 that covers 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So don't tell Heather, but I've already ordered those 2. Nothing?
Don't tell Heather what?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Bye, love you. Yeah. So, no,
Acting like
we
he's
had a
told
good time,
secret.
and we went to the zoo, and I got to feed the giraffes.
Oh,
That was exciting to feed the giraffes. I was masked up hard that whole time too, boy. It sucked, but it's worth it. It was fun. It was nice to get out of the house and walk around.
well, actually, I've never actually gone to the zoo with its new policy. So, sorry to derail or derailment. How was the experience?
To be honest with you, it's fucking great because people are now required to stay away from me. They're like, it's against zoo rules to be 6 feet close to other parties.
Okay.
It's amazing. And like, they restrict the amount of people that are in, so it's far less people. And the people that are there are required to stay away from me. It's awesome, to be honest.
Okay, so and it's not really even packed then.
No. You have to like schedule a time, right? Like we scheduled 10:30, and there's like 3:00, and I don't remember the other times. So there's like 3 or 4 different times you have to schedule yourself for, and they like check your shit when you walk through the door and make sure you're there. They're supposed to be at the time.
So how long are you allowed to be there?
To be honest, I don't know. We were there for like 6 hours.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, we were there for and that's
Who the
them
hell
cutting
goes to this zoo for 6 hours?
Dude, listen, that's them cutting it short too because I was there. They've gone to the zoo all day, dude. Like they've left this house at 10 o'clock and not shown back up until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I don't know how they pulled it off.
But what? I know that zoo. How do you do it for 6 hours? I can understand if I was doing Pokemon Go the entire time.
It was rough.
Wow.
Shit, I forgot to do Pokemon Go.
You went to the zoo and you didn't do Pokemon Go?
Oh my god, it's a place.
Dude, it's a majestic kingdom. It's the Safari Zone, basically. Oh, Steven.
I fucked up, man.
Well, I guess now you're going to have to twist Heather's arm and go back.
Wait a minute. I don't have to twist her arm very hard. I don't. But listen. Also to answer your question. Masks weren't really required. Okay, so they don't require masks walking around the outside areas.
Right.
But the dude at the front desk was like, we don't require them, but we highly recommend them. I got it. But in any building where that's going to be kind of close quarters, you had to have one on.
Like, look, my job tells me to tell you that you don't have to wear it, but I'm looking you dead in the face, and you better be wearing it.
Yeah, so okay, now that's a yawn. Sorry about that. So it wasn't too
Bless
bad.
you.
It wasn't. I had a good time, and I was walking around like it's a full cardio workout, right? So
yes, it is.
We did stop in there and ate lunch. We did not buy their food. Fucking packed sandwiches.
I feel bad because it's probably just like a movie theater where they actually make their money off of the concessions.
Well, I mean, listen, I pay them a fuck ton of money for a yearly pass for my fucking family.
It's only $100, isn't it?
Well, that's the basic one, right? Like you can spend more to do more things. $100 gets you in the door. It doesn't get you attractions or anything. Like I had to pay to feed the giraffes.
How much did you have to pay?
Not that much.
Just message me because I don't want her to find out.
Well, she paid for it because she wanted me to feed the giraffes. I think it was like $3 a person.
Ah.
So for a handful of fucking cabbage.
It's like eat it. Yeah.
But it was fun though. I had more fun than I thought I was going to, and Heather was proud of me for not bitching.
We are all very proud of that, sir.
She goes, "You didn't bitch this entire time." I go, "Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be better. Trying not to bitch so much." And man, I didn't have to go to the gym that night because it was a fuck ton of cardio. So,
Fuck ton of cardio, bro.
So I was like, "All right, that's good." Listen, so I talked about a little bit on a stream about like me doing the weight loss stuff and going to the gym and things like that. I'll probably do an IRL stream and talk about it hardcore. But I switched today, Trex. I want to bring that up because it was fucking rough for me today. So once you get stagnant with like your workout, you gotta kick it up a notch, right? To trick your body, things like that. So I'm generally I'm walking on the treadmill. I do like a minute of running, but like I struggle. Obviously it's going to be a minute before I can fucking keep on running on the treadmill. But I looked over and I was like, all right, that's it. Today I'm getting on that elliptical.
I will say it's better for you, especially for your feet, to do the elliptical more than the treadmill.
Bitch, I was on the elliptical for about 5 minutes before I died.
Like you were basically on all the settings of 1, right?
On the elliptical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I take that back. I started at like 4.
No.
And then I was like,
no,
this is clearly not for me yet. And then I brought it down to.
You need to go 1. You have to go to the setting of 1. I learned that the hard way myself because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kick it up a notch. I'm gonna go 4 myself, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I brought it down to 1. I was like, this is where I'm gonna be for the next probably 3 minutes, and then I got off and went back on the treadmill. I was like, all right, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that.
The treadmill is just a little it's worse for your feet because of course it's not really padding. It's just you are literally just stomping your feet on that thing. With the elliptical, you're really working every part of your body, especially when you lean in.
Yeah, I know. I found that out today.
So, like I don't want to work on these parts.
Yeah, I know. But no, it was a good time. I always feel good after the gym. I do got to get more sleep. I'm also and this isn't official. This isn't official yet, everyone. This isn't official yet, Raph Prime. I gotta say that because he'll take what I say and he fucking remembers. He's got like a photographic stream memory.
Yeah.
He'll bring some shit up I said 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's some shit that he got from. He didn't get it from me, but he was doing that shit from me to me. So he's a fucking diabolical son.
I know, dude. I'm thinking about maybe bringing the stream back a half hour, an hour, like starting at 8:39. Probably closer to 9 because other than I do sit down and talk a little bit before stream. So it might be 9, actually starting at 9 and ending at midnight instead of going till 12:30, 1 o'clock. I just need to get more sleep.
Yep, that is the other thing about staying healthy is to make sure you get enough rest.
Right, and so the problem is that I end the stream and then I stay awake and do other shit and don't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I got to get up at 6, 7 o'clock for work. So I'm getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and that is not good for anybody. My brother gave me a big lecture today about it. I'm like, God damn it. I don't. Have you ever met my brother Leon? I don't think you have.
I've never met them, but I know them. This is now is Leon's the one in Florida,
right? Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one that owns his business, doing the car parts and stuff like that. So, and he's like a gym rat. Like he's mega fit, like. So I opened the floodgates and was like, well, this is what I'm doing. And he's just like, I'm like,
you get your protein shake, man. You gotta get your protein shake. You get protein bar. What's your calorie intake? You go, what's your calorie intake, right? You know what you need? CrossFit. That's what you need, bro. You need CrossFit. Let me tell you about CrossFit.
Well, it's he doesn't have a gym voice. It's funny. Because you guys know I'm English, right? Like I'm half English, but my brother, he's my half brother. He's full English, but he's lived in the U.S. since he was like 16. So he's got this fucking weird because we lived in Panama City in Florida, where he lives now, and there's like a lot of rednecks around. So he's got like this almost country. I didn't mean that derogatory, by the way. I don't want to think that I hate rednecks or anything like that. But so he's got like a British twang, country twang mixed together, and it's very funny. The first time I had met him, I was like, "The fuck." So, but I love him to death. Hans and Franz.
We're going.
I'm Stevie.
Pump.
He's Trex, and we're here to pump
you
up.
Oh, look at this little tire. This is a little baby tire.
We should do that. I'm Stevie B and he's Trex, and we're here to talk to you about game. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. We gotta figure that out. So, anyway, so yeah, so I've had a pretty hectic week, to be honest, and that's it. Elena's gonna do it. We're gonna do an escape room with Elena for her birthday.
Oh yay!
So that's gonna be fun. I keep trying to get her to do one of the like murder ones and stuff, but she doesn't want to do it.
No.
She's like, "Fuck no!" There's like a Scooby-Doo one at Escapology. Of course, I had to be like, "All right, what are they doing about the COVID shit?"
I really want to do a Scooby-Doo escape. That sounds fucking amazing.
It's like Scooby-Doo based escape room. Like I read about it. Like they give the synopsis, and essentially, like the gang is trying to find out about these ghosts, but then it's in a house, and you get locked in the house, and they get locked outside. So they have to like help you walk through solve one of their cases. It looks pretty good. So,
dude, that sounds
I don't know.
I got a thing I want to do for my birthday next year. Scooby-Doo Escapology. It's a Scooby-Doo escape room.
Escape rooms are fucking great. Have you ever done one before? Have you ever done one before?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
the closest thing I got to it was watching TV shows do them.
They're fun as fuck. I did one with my job as like a
it was a
building.
Team building.
Team building. Why did I forget the word team? I don't know.
It's a horrible word.
But listen, it was great because it's literally like living a Resident Evil game, dude. Like it's like all the shit's set up. Like you gotta find these pieces and do this and that. And I was like, I fucking led that shit all the way through. It was fucking great. So at one point, there's these newspapers lying around, right? And each room is 3 rooms. And I was like, okay, let's go. And I was like, wait a minute, you found a newspaper, right? They go, yeah, but it didn't do anything. I was like, nah, man, take that with you. What are you talking about? I was like, they're not leaving things in here that don't matter. Take it with you. And they fought me about taking it. I was like, fucking trust me. You're never going to pick something up that you don't need. Eventually. And in the second room, there was another one. They're like, no, they're just telling us the story. I was like, no, the fuck, they're not. Take it with you. The third room, there's another one. It's like, look, this is like the end of the story. I go, stop it. So then we get to like one of the last puzzles. And it's like, they got these weird things. And I go, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, we got to put in all these different digits. I was like, oh, is it 3 sets of 6? Yeah. I go, why don't you try putting in every date of those newspapers?
Oh, shit, look at this guy.
And he was like, oh, shit, it opened. I go, yeah, I know it opened. I'm waiting your apology. So, yeah, so like, look, if you in escape room, Stevie B's your fucking man. Just say that. We should do it. We should get NotA together and all of us do one. Me, you, Showtime, Ari.
Oh my god.
They won't let us film it though because they don't, it ruins it for anybody who watches it.
Yeah.
But we can definitely talk about it after. I don't know, that'd be fun. Anyway, we talk a lot about me. What about you, buddy? What's up with you this week?
I put up 3 85-inch TVs at work today.
Shit.
Yeah.
Don't you get jealous when you do stuff like that? Like you want to take one home?
Yeah. They were nice. They were Samsung TVs, and when I turned them on just to make and connect them to the Wi-Fi, they were like, "Use your Samsung device." And I looked directly at my tablet. I'm like, "Are you a Samsung device?" Yes, you are. And then just went to my smart things, swiped up, and boom! I'm like, I can play my Samsung games on this. Yeah. I was like, immediately I looked at everybody else in the room. I'm like, do you guys have Samsung phones you can do this with? No, you don't, because you're Apple. Huh? You can't, I don't see an Apple brand TV. You want your Apple TV? Fuck your Apple TV. This is a Samsung.
That's accurate. Fuck Apple TV.
But no, we put those up, and one of the other bosses were like, just came by, like a boss in that power structure does. He's just coming in, just, oh, what's going on in here? And we're like, we're putting up new TVs because the folks out around here, we have to replace the projectors, and they didn't want to replace the projectors. They were just like, why don't we just buy big TVs? And I'm like, sure, we'll just go with big TVs. And so we're putting the TVs up, and he's like,
right.
Whatever. They could have just replaced. I guess they just want to spend money. And I'm just like, I'm just following my orders.
It's like, look, I didn't spend the fucking money.
Look, one of the CCOs and the CEOs was in the room and told we were looking at TVs. Like, Sean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just putting up a TV.
I got pinged by someone, and they're like, "Where did this TV go?" I go, "I don't know." Oh, it's in somebody's office. I go, okay. Well, I needed that for this. And I go, we don't own them. We just hang them and connect to the network. You got to talk to whoever bought it. Let them take it. Well, someone said IT let them take it. I was like, I guarantee you that no one said you can have that TV. All of our responses are going to be, you have to find out who owns it.
Yep.
And then ask them. There's no way none of us are like, okay. I was just, I got accosted. I was like, I didn't tell him to take it down. The only way I tell him to take it down was taking it home to my house.
Right. But yeah, it was. It's been a slow work week so far. It's to Wednesdays and Thursdays are really my busy days for myself, because that's when I set up equipment for new hires. So I set them up Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday, anyone who's coming out from out of town, it's like, hey, you got any equipment for us? It's like, yeah, here you go and take it. And then Monday, a lot of people start work and they get the equipment then. Next week is going to be orientation, and that's always my busiest week, because I'm out of the office and I have to be like at another site where the orientation happens, and I have to walk them through and hold their hands. It's like, fuck. But I love my job.
Rap says noob hires. That's right.
But I can tell you this now. So we're reworking the third floor of one of our Main Street buildings, and it's called the Players Club. It's like basically it's still not that Players Club. It's more golf simulators that we have in our first floor, and this is going to be a private kind of country club kind of a thing to come in and do. Not that private.
Okay.
You just have to have a monthly. No, you have to have a monthly or a yearly membership, so to speak, to be there. And so we're going with the same service, but it's not the same. It's weird. It's the same service, but we just cut the middleman. But they're installing this stuff and using their software. And I went up there yesterday to go just to inspect some stuff. And lo and behold, I see like 3 gun cases. I'm like, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, there's some hunting and shooting games on here for the mini games. So you don't have to play golf. You can play some shooting stuff like hunt a bear. I'm like, okay. And sure enough, picked up a 9mm, picked up a shotgun, and picked up a rifle. It's like, oh, okay, they are real guns capped off.
Oh.
Yeah, so that shotgun had the weight to it, but I couldn't like cock it. You know, just kind of like Terminator. Oh, it's not sliding. This is bullshit.
Someone's private country club with golf feeling. Well, I guess I know which politician will be campaigning in Trex's work next.
He's actually not allowed. We actually don't. It's an unspoken thing, but it's like he's not allowed there.
It was so fun. I'll never forget that. I'll never in my life forget the time that you showed up on Donald Trump Jr.'s fucking Twitter feed. I'll never forget that for the rest of my fucking life.
I am so happy that did not turn into a horrible internet thing like normal, because all it would have taken was just one person just to make a meme. It's like, who's this guy in the background? And the internet would have had a field day. It's like, right. This is how I become internet famous. By just sitting there paying attention to a politician staring at the back of her head. This is great. By the way, guys, come to my Twitch channel.
That's right. I mean, that's what you do, right?
It's like that's what I'm hurting about. It's like I could have been famous at the same time. I wasn't famous. Like
you should have commented on the Twitter feed and be like, just so you guys know, I'm the random black guy in the background. Here's my Twitch channel.
It's like I really should. It's like, holy shit, is that me? It's like it's like, oh god. Like in one moment, I could have definitely skyrocketed in views or something. And it's like, fuck, missed opportunity. But at the same time, the internet would have done internet things, and they didn't do it that time.
Sure. This dude checking out that senator's ass. That's right.
Bro, like I told you, man, I stood at the back of that head so hard because I knew exactly where I was. I saw the cameras. I'm like, fuck, I am stuck. I am just gonna keep my eyes up. Keep it forward. Is that a knot in the back of her head? That kind of like a French braid going on back there. Okay, that's cool. She's talking. That's cool. Whole room full of other women and everything. This is great. This is just perfect. Should have had some pancakes. But I mean, it's pretty quiet day. I'm actually pretty excited because a new game came out this morning that pre-installed, thanks Google Play, on basically all my devices.
Wow, they ain't fucking around, huh?
Yeah, so Bandai Namco released Tales of Crestoria on the mobile mobile platform. So it is a Tales of RPG game. It is turn-based. So I'm probably gonna dive a little bit into this after the stream and check it out. I'm not really happy because it is a RPG and it says in-app purchases.
That's how they do it, man. Like this. What releases now on the phones doesn't have in-app purchases? Well, there's a few, right? To me, the only ones that don't have in-app purchases are like the old games that they released for the phones.
Yeah,
like all the old like Baldur's Gate and KOTOR and shit like that. Like everything else, all the Final Fantasies, everything else has got. I mean, there's also a bunch of Final Fantasies like mobile games that have a bunch of microtransactions, but the old ones that they poured over like 1 and 2 and stuff don't. But they're expensive as shit though.
Yes, they are.
They're like $16.99 or some crazy shit like that. I was like, bruh, fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, I definitely forgot to put. I meant to put down the Rocket Arena stuff on the game report, but I'll remember to talk about that. Okay. I'll squeeze it in.
That's what she said. Speaking of the game report, don't forget if you're watching on YouTube, you can come check us out live at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse. It's right beneath me. Twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse. We're live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish. I was running late today, believe it or not. It wasn't even Trex's fault tonight. It was my fault. I was trying to fit everything in, and my brother called and wanted to talk for like an hour. Not that I'm mad about that, but yeah, that's how it goes. So don't forget to come check us out live, twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse. every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish, to join the show live and join in all the conversation. We can have fun. We can talk about all the games and things and stuff. It'd be great. Now, Trex, why don't you tell us what's coming out in games?
Yeah, let me pull that up. That was definitely here, and now it's gone. All right. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I need you to update. There he goes. Coming out this week, as of this recording, Hyperscape Open Beta on PC, July 12th. Death Stranding on PC, July 14th, which I have heard and read and seen that it is, I can't remember the article that I read it from, but the tagline was, Death Stranding on PC is like the movie compared to the TV show that is the consoles.
What does that even mean?
It means that apparently the game is goddamn gorgeous on PC.
Well, it depends on what your rig is like, though. To be fair, to be foul.
I mean, that ray tracing is beautiful. That's all I got for that's like the tag. That's that is literally the only thing that really stood out for me was that tagline. Death Stranding on PC is like the movie compared to the TV show that is the consoles. I'm like, I guess that means it's good.
Yeah. Looks good, man.
Yeah. Rocket Arena on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, July 14th. Neon Abyss on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch on the July 14th. One Hand Clapping Early Access on Stadia, July 15th. Super Hot Mind Control Delete on PC, PS4, Xbox One, July 16th. Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh.
PS4, July 17th. Paper Mario, The Origami King on the Switch, July 17th. Rock of Ages, Make and Break on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia. That's July 21st. I grabbed an extra. There's a sneak peek. A sneak peek, y'all.
I've read a couple of reviews on Ghost of Tsushima, and they say it's really good, but also very repetitive.
I mean, it's Sekiro, so. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Game Awards, 2020 Game Awards Game of the Year. Sekiro dies twice. I mean, so that's how I see it. But
Raph said, so the PC, I'm talking about Death Stranding, the PC version is shorter with even less story.
Ouch.
Damn. Epilogue says Death Stranding, a walking simulator. It's like, there's no doubt about that. Like, it's definitely a walking simulator.
Have you wanted to be a UPS man? Have you wanted to play the movie Twins?
Jesus. I still have the urge to try it, but I'm just like, I can't imagine trying. I fall asleep at games though that like are like that. There's a game I fell asleep at constantly. Red Dead Redemption 2, I fall asleep during because of all the horse riding you have to do. And it's just like, man, it's not, the game isn't boring. I just be dozing off. I mean, aren't all games about repetitiveness and repetition? Yes, but it's sort of rinse and repeat, right? Like it's like Sucker Punch, right? Sucker Punch makes that, I believe. Yes. And they said it's just like all the Infamous games, like it's set up almost the same way. But I don't know what people are expecting by Sucker Punch. Look, listen, the first Infamous and the twist at the end blew my fucking mind. Thought it was great. Do you know the twist at the end of Infamous?
He was his own son.
It's actually close.
But no, I never finished any of them.
Is it okay to say a spoiler for a PS3 game?
Yeah.
So it ended up that the villain that you were fighting this entire time is you from the future.
Huh.
And he kills your girl. He's like, why would you kill my girl?
Is that Infamous 1?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Huh.
He's like, why would you kill our girl? He's like, because our girl is the reason why I wasn't strong enough to beat this thing that was all about the MacGuffin was about this big thing that's coming to destroy the city. He's like, if I hadn't been bothering with her, trying to keep her protected, I would have been strong enough to beat the thing.
Like, damn.
So so with my last ability, I came back in time to fuck your life up, start my powers early, and kill your girl. So you're powerful enough to do it. It was fucking crazy. It was good.
Okay.
It was good. It was a good game. Sorry. Infamous 2 was really good too.
And then there was that third movie, or the third game.
Okay. Nah, it was okay. It just wasn't the same.
Gotcha.
All right, so what's our first news arc? What are we talking about?
All right, the first game I am going to talk about is Rocket Arena. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't actually have it on the schedule. My apologies.
Shit!
Sir. What's the matter?
Just kidding. No, I was yelling at you. I was kidding.
So with Rocket Arena, it is we all saw this from the EA Play Live, and you all even saw my genuine excitement for it. And it's still the excitement is still kind of there. It's a 3v3 shooter, and of course, it's definitely going to be something that's going to go skyrocket into the esports scene.
Sky rocket at night.
So, but now, like day one, it was mixed reviews. Now it's mostly positive with 132 reviews. It's not a lot in terms of Steam, but there's a reason for that. Rocket Arena has a $30 price tag on it. There's also what they call the Mythic Edition, which is $40, and the Mythic Edition comes with different outfits and also 1,000 rocket fuel. So, and rocket fuel, I can only guess because again I haven't really been actually in the game. Is their in-game cash shop, and that's what is happening here. It has a price tag which is buy to own, buy to play, right? It has an in-game cash shop with it, which yes, it's real money. And it also has a battle pass system that has a premium version to it.
Wow.
How does this game triple dip into this, EA?
Look, EA was like, nah, dog, we're doing better. No, I swear to God, EA's like, I swear to God, we're doing better. Rocket Arena comes out, literally microtransactions you at every chance you can get.
Like, and a game like this, and do understand, I definitely believe, of course, devs deserve to get paid. But this is that kind of game that looks interesting, looks really well done, but we've all seen this kind of model of a game, and it's free, and it's microtransactions, and it's battle passed. You get 2 out of the 3. You're not supposed to get all 3. You're not supposed to do that. But, EA, and yes, I know I'm putting a lot of blame on the publisher, which is EA. This also could have easily have been Final Strike Games, their first game. This could have been their decision. But, of course, it has the EA moniker on it, so they're going to get that.
No.
It's they're to blame, not these new developers.
Nah, man, like, EA comes to, like, the meetings and they're like, yeah, but how else do we microtransaction in this, boys? The Battlefront 2 developers talked about that. They're like, we'd have these meetings and EA would come in and be like, yeah, but what else can we do to make even more money?
Yes, Raph, I need that meme. I need Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. You never go full EA.
No, you don't. Hey, we left loot boxes out for now. EA Games, we want your wallet. That's right. EA Games, we want your wallet.
And I understand that that this game is also coming into a little bit of a saturated market, and probably, and just like with Hyperscape, And that's all my other thing with Hyperscape that I didn't really talk about on the streams is they have an in-game cash shop. Their in-game cash shop at this moment was beta. I'm going to go with it's beta woes. There's no way to access that shop unless you drop real money. Because the only way to get the money to buy stuff on the in-game cash shop is you have to spend your cash. It's not like you're going to play the game and as you win, you're going to collect the coins. And those coins, you can go to the shop and buy cosmetics. No, those cosmetics are real money. All real money. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, I think I just need to stop playing this.
I know. Oh, Raph and I talking about Infamous. Fuck Doc Brown device. We stepping on all the butterflies and shooting all the squirrels.
Yeah, he said that.
I never should have read that. Continue, Trex.
So, I'm watching Rocket Arena streams. Yeah, look. I'm watching Rocket Arena streams. I am. Because I do like the game. And this is also Final Strike Games. I think this is actually first game. And I think they've done a really good job looking at it. But as usual, it's the pricing model that is really going to negatively hurt the game. This is a genre that really doesn't ask for money up front. It asks for money as you play. And that money up front it's not going to, at least for me, because I'm also being tight with my wallet, it's not going to work at the moment.
You?
And if I was going to get an edition, I would definitely pay the $40 because I do want those extra skins. But again, I think this is a game that I want to succeed, but it's going to need to drop that immediate price tag, go free to play, and change them and use the model inside. When you play the game, you're going to get your currency. You can use that currency on the in-game cash. If you want to get that, and that's the other thing too I saw in the reviews, is that it's a rotating stock. It's not going to be always the same thing every day. It's going to be rotating. Like, no rotating. That's what we had with Anthem. EA.
It's in your wallet.
I just want to talk about that. Final Strike Games, I think you've really made a fantastic looking game, but it really is just the pricing model. It needs to change. Drop the upfront cost, put that stuff in your battle pass, put that stuff in your definitely, you can certainly do a cash shop, but I definitely recommend also rewarding folks with the in-game currency that can also use on the shop, that they can also get rid of the rotating thing. No one likes rotating. That's just silly. No need to rotate. Keep everything on there on there always, because at the same time, it's like when folks come in, they're gonna feel like they missed out, and it's like that's a horrible fucking feeling to have, especially when you have a game like this that you want to try and succeed. That's just my 2 cents from a guy who just plays video games. So it looks good though. Looks good. Okay, we'll move on to real stuff now.
I wonder if it's free on EA Access, though.
Oh, I didn't even look. Do you mind looking while I go into this, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, hold on.
Thank you, sir.
What's it called? Rocket what?
Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena.
I swear to God. So our first article is Sony buys $250 million stake in Fortnite creator Epic Games. This investment gives Sony a 1.4% stake in Epic. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortnite will never die.
Nope.
Just accept it. Just accept it. It's the reality. Fortnite will never die.
That's
Epic
right.
Games is... Go ahead.
It's not free on EA Access, but you do save 10% and you get an exclusive outfit.
Come on, EA. Why even have your service? Wow. So, Sony has made a $250 million investment in Epic Games. The two companies announced on Thursday. The deal means Sony gets a 1.4% interest in the game development studio and publisher and gives Epic a valuation of $17.86 billion reports from VentureBeat. Woo!
That's right.
Stevie B, what was your comment when you first saw this?
Bro, like, what's the point of even owning a fucking console anymore? Because all these Sony exclusives are about to hit the PC, dog. Just as Raph says, it's Epic Game Store fucking exclusives, dude. They're Last of Us and Last of Us 2. That's right. There'll be a fucking bundle,
my
bitch.
God.
There'll be a bundle. Man, like, could you imagine like shit like God of War hitting the fucking Epic Game Store? Oh boy. I listen. There's going to be something after the PS5 releases, right? Where it's like, play all the best PS4 games on your fucking PC in the Epic Game Store. It'll be great. And if that happens, I'm not even... I hate to be this way about it. But I really like the console wars, man. And like, Microsoft is doing it. Microsoft is doing it, and Sony's doing it, and it's just like, why though anymore? Oh man, like, I mean, I totally get it, right? Like, it's accessibility. There's a lot of PC gamers out there that don't want a console at all, and all it is pure profit at that point. Although I will say this, and I think I brought this up before. I watched this thing, a YouTube video of like Sony YouTubers losing their absolute fucking mind that Horizon Zero Dawn was coming to the PC.
Yeah.
Like, just straight fucking, like, making all you Sony ponies look bad as fuck. And they're just like bitching hard. And I was like, man, I can't imagine the floodgates when they're like the PS4 collection on the Epic Game Store right now. Like this would be crazy. But I mean, I personally, I think it's only a matter of time, right? Like, it's only a matter of time before they start slowly dropping especially their back generation exclusives onto the Epic Game Store.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one in the next few weeks.
So, just going to read this paragraph here. There's also a line in the press release that suggests Sony and Epic may want to create more Fortnite-like virtual multimedia experiences, like the hugely popular in-game Travis Scott concert tour. We share a vision of real-time 3D social experiences leading to a convergence of gaming, film, and music. Reads part of a quote from Epic CEO and founder Tim Sweeney. For instance, Sony has subsidiaries like Sony Pictures and Sony Music that it might want to tie closer to its PlayStation division games using Epic's know-how. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it.
I'm thinking.
We have the PSVR, sir.
Yeah.
With how Fortnite has done the music videos, the concerts, everything inside Fortnite. Give us the next Spider-Man game, or give us the next Spider-Man movie, and allow us to experience it inside an actual virtual space in our PSVR. Like, you and I could be literally sitting next to each other in a party group and just look over. It's like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? And we can watch it together.
You know, you can do that with Netflix in the PSVR. Not with somebody else. But you can essentially, you can make like the IMAX size screen in your VR. It's pretty dope.
I like to do that when I lay down.
Fortnite and Spotify integration coming soon. I know, right? Machete, Epic Game Store, Killing Floor 2, free for now. Bought it on Steam months ago. Oh, you got your baited. So it, yeah, I think it's only a matter of time, right? Like, I know it's only a small percent of the Epic Game Store, but Jesus, 1.345% of Epic is still a fucking lot when it comes to money.
Yeah, one thing I was hoping up the... here, this is actually what I wanted to look at. So Epic has a notable outside investor in Tencent, from China. which invested $330 million in 2012 to get a 40% stake in the studio. Epic's valuation has grown significantly since then, fueled in large part by the massive and ongoing success of Fortnite, which earned $400 million in revenue just in April of 2020.
That's a lot of kids stealing their parents' credit cards.
That's a lot. Why can't there is no other game out there that's going to get kids to steal their parents' credit cards?
No shit. Listen, and I would be Bo. Your room would be like living in the Middle Ages. I would you'd be stripped down to nothing but a bed. That's a lot of irresponsible adults. It's both, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think that I bought one battle pass when we were playing on the stream a lot.
Yeah.
I'll never do it again. Never. I will say this: the Star Wars event that they put on in Fortnite was pretty dope.
Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, the Thanos thing was pretty cool too.
Yes.
Good on you, Fortnite. Good on you. It's never gonna die.
No.
The Battle Royale scene could easily just go away, but Fortnite is still going to reign supreme.
That's right.
And more power to any other game company who wants to do a Battle Royale and think that they're going to be able to take anything away from Fortnite. It's like, good luck. I mean, I don't know how they did it. The fucking Epic did it, though. Congratulations, guys.
They got those kids, man.
They got them kids.
Goddamn kids.
So coming up next. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Woo! Jay Organ.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it.
Amazon Game Studio came out and announced that New World, that was launching on August 25th, is now getting pushed back. So I'm going to read this whole thing. I normally don't like to do this, but
I'll have that one, Raph. I can sing it to him. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's me, Trex. I'm here again. I really wanted to play New World. I even took the time off. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, so I'm just going to read the whole thing. So, with our August 25th launch approaching, we have been scrutinizing our feature list, taking input from our alpha audience, and listening to what they enjoyed or didn't about the current game. We're incredibly grateful for all the support and suggestions from our alpha players, ranging from the folks who spent thousands of hours in New World to those who just sampled. It's all valuable. Yeah, apparently thousands of hours, but it's like, I wasn't part of the 1,000 hours. Yeah. I'm proud of the hard work the team has done, making the game ready for launch with the features we intended for release. We also have a list of features that we plan to start working on once we were in live development, as that is part of operating an MMO. When we examined the feedback we received over the last several months from our alpha audience, we saw that players liked the game, and they would like to see even more of it. In particular, we want to ensure that the most dedicated players have plenty of metal and in-game experiences as they venture through Aeternum. We want our players to feel completely immersed in the game and know that our studio stands for quality and lasting gameplay you can trust, even though this is probably going to be their third game that they're going to try and release. And that means added time to get things where we want them before we fully release. As a result, we will be changing our launch date and correspondingly our final beta test to spring 2021. We don't want to make the decision we don't make the decision lightly, and we have urgency about getting the game to you as quickly as possible at the best quality, with some additions that will make the experience even better. Now, please understand. Oh, there was more, and there's more in here. We're passionate about the game we've been making and want to add more features and content before we share it with a wider audience. As a thank you to our community, we will be providing a special opportunity for our beta sign-up and pre-order customers, plus our alpha testers, thank you, to play the full game of New World in its current state for a limited period of time starting on August 25th. We will send an email directly to those customers detailing the process to participate. We're confident that you'll feel the game has as much promise as we do and will understand why we want to take the extra time to make this experience the best it can be at release. I think it's definitely because of working from home, Raph. Absolutely. So, just like CVB said, I took July 23rd and 24th off. I planned to actually drink coffee. Carlin was going to help me drink coffee, get it in my system to stay up for 4 days to play this game.
4 days?
Well, I mean, I was going to probably take like maybe hour naps here and there, but man, I was going to go hardcore. So it was the beta launch. It was going to be the closed beta launch because I pre-ordered and I still have it. I ain't get no freaking receipt. I didn't get no refund. So I was going to go full ham on it for those 4 days. That opening weekend.
You go big dick.
Yep. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you how this all played out.
This is great.
This was released on July 10th. I was at work, and it was a good day. Nothing was happening. It was just a nice work day. CVB messaged me. It's like, hey man, New World got pushed back, and I'm like, haha, you got me, bro.
I was fucking with him. It's so.
He's like,
it's like, nah, man, I wouldn't joke about something like this.
Yeah, and I read it, I'm like, and I looked it up on Twitter, and he posted a picture of this, and I'm just like, what?
I wonder if I can go up far enough. How much have we talked in the past week? Oh, we probably talked a lot.
I was like, I actually meant to tell you, it's like, if you want to post that whole thing in Discord, go for it, please. And I recommend, because it was just nothing but gifs it was Michael Scott gifs. Just
can y'all see?
I'm okay.
I don't know how the light's in there. Hold on.
I tell you need to turn off that white light.
I know, dude. There we go.
It's
just nothing but like sad Michael Scott gifs of him just like crying. He keeps sending them. And this is me trying to console him. I know he can't read the text, but they just keep coming through and then I give him a big hug. A Sully from a Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I'm just like, my favorite one was like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And I just had this wave of just numbness and depression and just like, what? This is horrible. And I messaged Carlin about, because as in a relationship, you confide to your significant other. And I told her exactly what was happening. I told her how I felt. And she comes back with, so it's not that black people are oppressed. It's not that people are dying from COVID. There. It's not that Donald Trump keeps tweeting stuff. It's your game got pushed back by basically a year. And Graham's like,
yes.
Yeah.
Now leave me alone. Yes, woman.
But she kind of understood, I guess, even though she still makes fun of me. And apparently she still doesn't like
it.
But she let me get some. I asked her, she's like, what do I do when like I feel this way, like I'm depressed? She's like, you eat fatty food. I'm like, can I get Pizza Hut? Yeah, we're gonna get Pizza Hut. I'm like, yeah.
Aww. And it's fine. Everything is fine. This is Trex, and
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is what also hurts too. This is what hurts too. I didn't read this last paragraph about the about the game getting a limited period of time that we could play it on August 25th. I didn't read that until like a couple of days later. Because I told my buddy, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, we're gonna be able to play it on August 25th." I'm like, "What?" And I went back. I'm like, "Oh, they sure enough said though limited time, so we can play on August 25th." And he was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be available for 7 days, so we'll have 7 days to play the current version of New World." And immediately and this is my boss. I'm like, "I'm gonna need to take some time off. Is it okay if I take that week? I need to take that week." Because he needs a new MMO too, and he was waiting for me to get an alpha key so I can join in, and yeah, so he's gotten to experience it a little bit. I'm just like over here, like, come on, Jonesing, come on. But yeah, New World will have for folks who signed up for the beta, who pre-ordered, and of course for those who have been alpha testers, August 25th will be able to play the game for a limited period of time for 7 days. To actually see and how it looks and how it plays, but of course when we're done, everything's probably gonna be wiped, and then they're going back to the drawing board in a sense to rework the game, add some new features, work on some bugs most likely, and get this ready for a 2021 release. Which, I mean, for me, I've been waiting for 2 to 3 years for this game. What's a little longer, right? Right. I mean, it was already a stretch to get this out, because back in December, it was announced that they switched the focus of the game, because beforehand it was 24/7 open world PvP, meaning that you could be out there questing, I could be out there questing. Oh, look, who's this young strapping? Give me your gear. I kill Stevie B, I take his gear, and it's now my gear, and I trotting along myself. Yes, that is open world PvP that this game was originally built to do.
I don't like that.
Nope, and neither did a lot of alpha testers, so they scrapped the open world PvP, made it into a PvE game, but of course, it's not ready. It was not ready, because remember, this was supposed to also come out in the spring of 2020. Well, it was even supposed to start the beta testing, and it got pushed back to the summer. And now it's getting pushed back to next year. So obviously the game is still in some aspect, the open world still doesn't feel like PvE-esque. They apparently still want to do more raids. They want more dungeons and such. So they have still more work that they need to do, and they're going to use this time in 2021. Now, let me also state that, of course, when a game gets pushed back, the immediate reaction, of course, is, fuck, we have to wait even longer. People have already went for their refunds on Steam, and that's more power to you. We also have to keep in mind that this is also not the first game that's done this. I mean, shit, Cyberpunk 2077 is already on their third pushback, and it's coming out on November 15th, the date of the Xbox Series X. And so stuff being pushed back, just like Elohim here on this tweet. Make the game you want to make. Take as much time as you need. My main complaint with games the last several years is this should have had more development time. We will be here when you are ready. And I echo Elohim. I will still be here. I'm not happy that it's been pushed back, but I'm pretty sure the developers aren't happy about it either. And if I didn't have the faith in the game or the developers, I would have gone for the refund. But I'm staying here, I'm sticking with it, and I'm going to be there for New World in 2021. And most likely I'm still going to be here for Pantheon in this fall as well. So bring on my MMOs. This is what I do, this is my bread and butter, and I can't wait to experience this on August 25th.
Michelle says, it's like me when my favorite TRPG stream went on break. I can wait. I hate waiting. And on the PvP note, that sounds a lot like Age of Conan before it went Unchained. Just one big ganking section. I hate PvP. Yep, and that's what DayZ is like too, right? So
yes, it is.
That.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm good.
But good luck to Amazon Game Studios. And, if you need a tester or anything, it's
there you go.
it's T-Rex, just Trex at trexlight.com. Just a direct email. Okay. Oh, it's also you can also join my buddies here over at Nerds of the Apocalypse as well. So
Thank you.
that's going to be nerdsoftheapoc@gmail.com. We're going to get so much spam now. I just said that. Coming over here from Gematsu, Monster Rancher 2 coming to Switch, iOS, and Android this fall in Japan, featuring over 400 monsters. I don't know about you, Stevie B, but I spent hours, and I mean hours, on grabbing every single disc was in the house to put into my PlayStation 2 to get myself some monsters.
Dude, I put all the CDs, dude.
That's right.
Like, the first one I put in there, I remember this, was Offspring's Americana. And I got a weird dinosaur thing. And I kept going. With all the CDs I could find in the house. My dad's version, he had the LaBouche CD. I used that. You remember LaBouche?
I do.
La da da dee da 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 da. I forgot. I think that got me one of the eyeballs. But yes, it was good. No word yet on an English release, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Monster Rancher 2 which features 400 monsters, first launched on PlayStation in February 1999. Bro, that was freshman year, man. That was freshman year.
It was 8th grade for me, bud.
But yes, it's only in Japan. There's no American release date, so I feel like I should have read this article before we added it to it, because I would have skipped it because I wanted an American release. So I'm going to blame the person who posted it, but I'm too lazy to look at who posted it. So you're lucky.
I mean, all you gotta do is change your store to the Japanese store, and you can download the show. That's how that shit works.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, I know you don't want to, but if you wanted to, you could. Right? Like, if you wanted to. That's how I would
it's
play
weird
all
too,
those.
because, like they said, it's released an enhanced port of monster racing simulation game Monster Rancher 2, featuring new elements and improvements for Switch, iOS, and Android. How are you going to get your monsters? You can't put discs into an iOS or an Android.
Maybe it scans the albums on your phone.
Oh, damn. It's going to have access to my stuff?
Bitch, you know damn well everything on your phone has access to everything else on your phone.
It does.
It's also coming out for Switch.
Yeah, you can't put anything on there. I don't Google songs and albums, okay? I Amazon Music. No, I don't want you, Google. Turn off. I mean, hi.
Rude as fuck, dude.
Oh, there should be something in an article about that. Let's see. Nope. Nothing about it. It talks about featuring new elements, but I think it looks like there's an update. Well, what the cost is going to be 2,500 yen. Improvements were made based on feedback gathered on Twitter. Wow. If you have saved data from Monster Rancher 1, you can reproduce slates not supported between platforms. It also includes the Pocket Station minigame. We didn't put that article in there, Raph. Thanks.
Damn it, Raph!
Next up, Shantae. This article coming here from Nintendo Wire. The very first Shantae game is getting a physical re-release on both the Game Boy Color and Nintendo Switch thanks to limited run games. It's 2020. Is the Game Boy Color still a thing?
They've started to do this, I've noticed, with a lot of games. They're releasing them on like old consoles and shit.
So the original Shantae launched in 2002 for the Game Boy Color and is today notoriously hard to find a physical copy of. Resellers on eBay list legitimate cartridges with prices anywhere from $400 to $10,000. What the hell? Way Forward is the studio. What are you doing, Way Forward?
I know. You know, people still make SNES games, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't even know what this game was until you started bitching about it in the Discord.
It's a game that will never die. It's not like they come out with a sequel.
I've never even heard of it before until right when someone posted it in the channel.
I mean, it's a pretty good platformer, but what? And today, the original Shantae can be purchased on the Nintendo's 3DS eShop, and this is the first time in almost 2 decades the game is getting a physical reprint. Huh. What? The Game Boy Color and Nintendo Switch versions will be available with the pre-order in September. A digital version for Nintendo Switch will also be available. They don't...
Resellers are like, fuck!
Oh, yeah, the resellers are going to hate this. Absolutely hate this. But, I mean, Way Forward, congratulations. You are still riding the coattails of Shantae, even though I don't even think there's any change to the game whatsoever. I guess we don't change perfection? But good on you guys. Good. Fuck. Like I said in Discord, it's like if Nintendo made Mario 1 and then that's all they did. And just kept reprinting Mario 1. And 20 years later, like, hey, we're going to get Mario 1 here's our re-released physical copy. What? It's not. Shantae wasn't a bad game. It's just unbelievable that it's still going on without any sequel or remake or anything. 2 decades later. Next, coming here from Switcher.gg, Nintendo releasing a $250 Lego NES console next month. I still don't understand what's happening here. So, there's even a trailer. I think it's 5 seconds. Are you ready to play like never? Oh my god, it was just a fucking teaser. And then someone actually had the pictures from all the other stuff. So let's see here. Nintendo is set to release a real-life Lego version of the classic NES console next month. The official Lego Twitter account has posted this blacked-out teaser video leading to the hype, has begun removing replies from users who are posting photos of the Lego console. Right. Multiple images have surfaced online as of now about the Lego NES console, which is said to be 1-to-1 replica of the original, with the shell made entirely out of Lego bricks. The images show the controllers, an NES game cartridge, which will likely be Super Mario Brothers, and even a TV which shows Super Mario Brothers on the screen. What's really weird, like I'm looking at this hand crank here. What the hell is this hand crank? From what we've heard,
you don't actually. It's not an NES. It's just Lego thing to look like it. This makes it sound like you're building a frame for an NES and actually be able to play NES games on it.
Well, that's why the hand crank is supposed to actually do something. Like it's supposed to move the TV.
It moves Mario across the screen.
Oh my god. From what we've heard, owners of this crazy Lego contraption will be able to open the cartridge slot in the front of the NES console and insert the Lego cartridge. The TV portion has a crank on it, which will make Mario run from one side of the screen to the other. Promo Bricks estimates that the set will launch for £229 or $250 on August 1st, 2020.
Go buy an actual NES.
Wow.
$220
to play a hand cranked game. Is
that how you think Mario music is?
No, that's how hand cranked music is. We have to hand crank and actually play the music.
Okay.
Did you not watch old Looney Tunes TV shows?
I guess I did.
I mean, it's basically what the hell was it called with the big microphone on it? It was like a Hey, babe. The big record player that had the what was it? Phonograph. Thank you, dear. Yeah, phonograph. You had to crank up the phonograph, and then you could actually to wind it up so it'll actually play, spin the record, and you put the needle on, and it plays throughout the speaker. So there you go.
Go buy a real Millennium Falcon, Stevie B. Well, hold on. The Millennium Falcon Lego set is much different than this. Okay, Raph?
Oh, here we go.
Stop comparing apples to oranges. Okay, it's non sequitur, Raph Prime. Okay, can we stop that, please? Boston Truck. Lego is releasing a whole new line of home shit, like decor, like you have like your Lego lamp. That'd be funny. Machete. One of my friends goes to the Lego store pretty much daily, so Lego is still valid. I didn't say Lego was like not valid. I'm just saying that it's like ludicrously expensive. Like, I don't agree with the looting at all that happened. Right? But there's the picture of that dude running out of that Target with a big Lego set. And I was like, bro, you wrong, but I get it. You wrong, but I get it.
Just a bunch of Lego home stuff. It's like, hey, would you like the Lego beanbag chair?
Oh, God. It's full of Legos. Well, I know.
And it's made out of it. I'm dying. I'm bleeding all over the place.
A beanbag chair full of Legos.
Like, hey, Mom, I want the new PlayStation 5. Oh, you already have that. Here comes the Lego PS5.
It's fucked up. Oh,
thanks,
boy.
Lego. Thanks. All right, as it loads slowly, go Death Stranding on PC, available now on the Epic Games Store and Steam. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Ubisoft forward after the show at the end, but we all know my disappointment that there was no Skull and Bones anything. Okay, luckily Ubisoft knew exactly what I wanted to hear. They knew I wanted some information, so they gave it to the. They gave it to the other journalists out there, not to me directly. But I understand, Ubi, you lost my email. I'll get that over to you. It's just Trex at TrexLight.com, or specifically, you can reach us over at nerdsoftheapoc at gmail.com. Okay, so there's our email addresses, just in case you lost it. It's okay, I understand. So Skull and Bones is still coming, but they had to change a bunch of shit. So coming here from PC Gamer, Sony's Ubisoft Forward Showcase focused on the publisher's most popular and lucrative titles, you know, Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Ghost Recon, Far Cry, and all dominated, blah, blah, blah. Conspicuously absent was Skull and Bones, an open-world pirate adventure first announced in 2017. Fuck, it has been 3 years. Yeah.
They showed it off like a little bit after Black Flag released.
Oh, my God. Initially scheduled for a 2018 release, but subsequently delayed over and over again. As reported on VGC, suggests there's a good reason for that. The game's direction has changed dramatically. According to anonymous dev sources speaking to VGC, the game has moved from Ubisoft's usual premium box model, think basically every other open-world Ubisoft game, towards a live service model, think Fortnite. The report makes a distinction between what Skull and Bones will be versus, say, Division 2. Fortnite's ever-evolving live storytelling format is a reference point. There will be a strong focus on community elements, and world events will be triggered by player engagement. The live model implies that the game will be free to play and is not specified in the report how the game will be priced. So here's the thing. Does Fortnite really tell a story? They come out with this, they come out in seasons, and the seasons are themed. How do you tell a story like that? There's no story. Okay, actually, I will take that back. There has been a story.
They do kind of tell a story.
They do tell a story. Yeah, I forgot about the whole blackout, the meteor thing. So they do kind of do that. I really wasn't looking for... honestly, that kind of format could possibly work, especially in Black Flag, Black Flag. Now you got me doing it. with Skull and Bones, when it was first announced in 2017 at E3, it was a very highly competitive pirate game. Like, it was thorough as hell. You can upgrade your cannons, upgrade your mass to make sure you can sustain more damage. And it's like, holy hell, this is pretty fucking involving. And of course, I was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's try it out. So the fact that they're moving it down away from it and going for a Fortnite, ever-evolving live storytelling, bitches, that's just an MMORPG. I mean, Fortnite just does it differently by selling it as seasons, which you're able to bring out new items. Like, it's not like Fortnite hasn't really changed the game, you know? It's still a DLC content. It's still an expansion. All we're really doing now is just changing the name of it, because when you put Fortnite ever evolving, that's going to get the kids going, hey.
Well, hold on a minute.
It's going to be like Fortnite, right? Stevie B, you hear it's going to be like Fortnite.
Oh my God! All right, hold on. Rad says Ubisoft. Hey Trex, we know what you care about is Skull and Bones. Hence why we're making it Fortnite. Like, damn. Boston Trex says bullshit. They're ruining the game. All right. So what I think this. Okay, let me tell you what I think this article is telling us. Right. I think this article is telling us they're like, we want a living pirate game. Right. Sort of like what we have with
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Right. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be kind of like that. Right. And when it references Fortnite, it references like. Fortnite does a lot of stuff where it like puts random things in games and like waits for players to find it. And I think that's what we're gonna get here with this, right? Like there's gonna be an event that affects the whole world that you're in, but you have to trigger it. Like someone has to come by and trigger those events from happening. And so when it comes to like this whole living world thing, I think that's all it means when they reference Fortnite, right? I don't think it's gonna be any kind of battle royale or anything. I just think it's referring to like those kind of mechanics, right? And that's all they're really telling us. And the problem is that, Fortnite's kind of a dirty word for people that don't like Fortnite, right? People are like, fuck, you said Fortnite. Like, that's kind of how I get sometimes. Let's be fair. To be fair. So when you use that terminology, but I don't think it's used in the negative way that a lot of people take it. I think it just means that it's going to be, they're trying to make it go on for a long time, right? It's not because before it was like this single player game that might have had some little like multiplayer elements, right? Now they're like, no man, we're gonna make this sort of MMO like where you're a pirate ship and you log in and you be pirates with your friends and you fucking kill your other friends and it's fun. And then like you can find the fucking island that we pop in the game randomly one day, and you go on the island, you walk in the cave and you trigger like a fucking volcano, and then everybody on the whole island can see the volcano erupting, right? Like everybody in the game in the distance can see the volcano. Like, oh fuck, who did that? And be like, yo, fucking nerds of the apocalypse, start the fucking volcano on their Twitch stream, and then we get 100+ viewers and we get partnered, and fucking it's great. So I love this idea.
Well, this escalated. But that's exactly right. I think it's definitely, I don't think much of the gameplay is really going to change. It's just how they're going to deliver, I guess, the content for it itself. With it being a free-to-play game, it's definitely expected to have that in-game cash shop, most likely. And again, of course, with the in-game cash shop, you split it between, you need your real game currency and you also your in-game currency and your real money. I'm not. I definitely don't feel like they're actually going to do anything close to a battle pass. But with games nowadays, battle pass is like the new generation of PvP on how it's done.
It could be a cosmetics. There's a lot of stake in what people will pay for fucking cosmetics.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're just chipping away at our pocket. Well, Boston, to be fair, the game, this is gonna be free, right? So we just have to wait and see what their free to play model is. Now there is a 60% chance it's gonna be shit, and you're absolutely correct. But it really depends on what they do, what route they go with that. Raise his hand. Can I have some of what Stevie's smoking? It's called lack of sleep, endorphins from working out, and that's really and protein. That's it. That's like
you shredding the red. You shredding the red?
Right. I
Shredding
get on the fucking treadie, boys. I get on that treadie and I fucking walk because I can't fucking run yet. Okay?
You're gonna shred the treadie? Shredding the treadie, bro.
Treadie. I get on that fucking Lippy, boys. I get on a Lippy and I can only last fucking like 5 minutes on that.
Shred the
right now.
Lippy,
But
the Lippy.
fuck yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ferda, exactly.
Yes.
Boston gets it. Boston gets it. So I don't think this is something for us to frown at yet. Not until we see what their free to play model is. Some games have great free to play models, and some games have garbage tier ones. You know, people can talk shit about the Fortnite free to play model, but it works.
No, I mean the Battle Pass system works. It 100% works. Smite has it. League of Legends has it. Like even Division 2 has it. And the Battle Pass system, I do like it. The premium side to it is kind of really the Battle Pass system can really show that it's one-sided. Like it's better, 100% better to pay for it to get that premium side. That free version is shit. And I haven't found the game yet that actually shows the free version as, hey, you know what? You still get some stuff. You get stuff.
You used to get some dope shit. Nah, man, you get this shit. Here, look at this shit. Everybody in the game's gonna know you ain't paying for shit, and you're shit.
But
you got the poor on.
But the last little bit down here is the game's leadership has reportedly changed to former editorial VP Elizabeth Peelin is now the creative director on the game. Skull and Bones Twitter, of course, has been quiet since May of last year. And, of course, the last paragraph, it's hard to tell how much of what we've seen in earlier builds of the game will remain. It has or had a single-player narrative campaign, and when Tim played the game back in 2017, he wrote that it felt as much like Burnout as it did Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Fucking fast were those boats going? Holy shit!
Apparently fast enough.
I know. Raph says, quoting, crazy what people will pay for cosmetics, Stevie B. Here we go. Also, Stevie drops 24 for his peacock. Cock. His peacock. Look! Let me see your peacock. Cock. Your peacock. Man, it's a peacock fucking... Come on, man. That's a dope mount. Look, these fucking Final Fantasy weebs, they drop that shit too. All right, I know that.
I leveled up, so I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, look,
I
even
didn't even get cosmetics.
Yeah. Boston Chuck says, like, DC Universe is free, but you end up paying for more space powers and so on. Before you know it, you drop 200 beans. Well,
sounds like you should have just subbed up for $15 a month. Now, true, at the same time, I definitely had to buy more inventory space. I mean, the powers are free. That fucking inventory space, though.
Well, see, MMO free-to-play things are geared to make you just say, fuck it, all sub. Like, that's what happens there. The only one where I haven't been that way is SWOTOR, and that's only because I was subbed for so fucking long. I built up so many of their in-game points, right? They weren't free because they came with my subscription every month. So it's not like I got this for free. But I was able to use these things to buy everything that's worth getting with a subscription. So now when I play the free to pay, but I'm almost the only thing I don't get is like the double XP. For like everything else that I would want, I've got because I had so many of those. I still have a shit ton. I was subbed for like a year not playing it. So there you go. But that's how that works.
But it's nice that Skull and Bones at least has some information. Hopefully we'll hear more about Skull and Bones on the next Ubisoft Forward later this year.
There you go. All right. Here we go, boys. I got this one, Trex.
Okay.
From the Sun, I mean, it might not be reputable, but Sony has already unveiled 2 slick white PlayStation 5 models. Slick, but a top secret, not that secret, 3rd version may be in the works. An image of a stunning black and red PS5 is turned up online and may be an official Sony document. Something with Jumpstart, right? Okay, I will say this. That PS5 does look dope as fuck. The next-gen consoles were announced earlier this year in 2 versions. There's the PS5 proper and a second, cheaper version with no disc tray. Both
How
models
dare
come
you.
in white, but there's increasing speculation that a more traditional black version on the way. A post to gaming fan site reset era. Here we go. Seemingly reveals Sony marketing material showing off a new PlayStation model. The image posted by user Barbar looks like a poster advertising several Sony products, including a camera, earbuds, and the Sony Xperia 1-2 smartphone. But the image also depicts a PlayStation 5 in a brand new color pattern, black and red. Not sure where to post this Barbar post rate, but I can't believe I just said that. But at work, we have just received a promo picture that shows a black and red PS5. The console is largely dark with a red trim in contrast to the white and blue PS5. Sony hasn't confirmed that any such console edition exists, and it's entirely possible the photo is a total hoax. But PlayStation Designs boss Matt McClure previously said gamers can count on even more beautiful and hopefully radical special editions going forward. In any case, PlayStation fans replying to the posts were enamored with the gadget. One said, "God, that looks amazing." Another added, "Here's really wishing for it to be real." Sony is expected to release the PS5 for sale later in the year, likely around October, November. It will be competing directly with Microsoft's new Xbox Series X, also expected to launch at a similar time. They're probably going to be a week apart. I think this is a hoax.
You think it's a hoax?
Tell me, give me one example, chat or Trex, when a console on launch day or around launch day has had a special edition to go along with it.
Wait, what was your question?
Do you have an example of when a console had a special edition around launch day?
I mean, how special edition is it? It's just a different color.
White Destiny 2 edition for the PS4. On the launch day of PS4, there was a White Destiny 2 edition.
I don't know when it launched. And I ask again, what's so special edition about it? It's just a different color.
I guess I used the wrong term. God damn it. I'm sorry, Trex. I used the wrong words for you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, when I hear special edition, I definitely expect a game to attach with it. Is this the Spider-Man Marvel? Is this the Miles Morales?
I mean, it might as fucking well be.
Right?
With the color scheme.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point that they would have the normal white and then this black one for sale as well.
Well, first off, I would like to point out that this PS5 does not have an ass. So it's the digital edition. Well, the ass could be around the corner.
It doesn't have a what?
An ass.
An ass.
Right. Everybody called the disc tray an ass.
Okay.
But it looks like the PS5 has a butt.
Oh.
With a disc. What's the price? Well, Boston, right now, Sony and Microsoft are swinging dicks at each other and won't release the prices of any of their consoles. So none of us really know. They've both revealed their consoles, but neither one of them are dropping a price tag until the other one does. They're playing a game of price tag chicken.
It's going to be $600.
I would not be surprised if the PS5 with the disc tray is $500 and the all digital version is $400. That would not surprise me.
Both are going to be $600.
So PS5's baby got back? Yes. Baby's got back. Yeah, we don't have a price yet. So I will say this black and red PS5 does look dope as fuck. If I
color scheme.
If I had to choose one, I would 100% pick that one. Especially the controller. Like, the controller looks fucking great. With the red light. But see, my problem with this is, right, it's saying that, hey, we just got this in marketing. Right? We just got this. On a retailer perspective, with my time at retail, we wouldn't get shit like this early.
No.
Right, and this is really, really early. We wouldn't get shit like this early without it already being revealed.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm leaning towards this is a hoax.
I mean, I can say now, like, it easily could have been just photoshopped from them for their marketing department, because when you put the camera, when you put the phone in there, and then you put like this bright ass white console in the middle, it's just like, this looks horrible.
That's true. Yeah, that's an accurate statement.
So
Boston Chuck says, yeah, that's dicking us around, and they are using the pandemic to kick up the price.
well, they're not using it. It's just the law. It's just how everything's going. The biggest
Right.
problem that the PS5 has right now, and again, I'm going by stuff that happened months ago, is that they just couldn't get the pricing down on the RAM. They have this specific RAM that they're using for the console, and they could not get the price down. And because they couldn't negotiate the price for the RAM, they weren't sure how to even price the console itself.
They also couldn't show us games during their presentation in 60 frames per second. Sorry, I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
Well,
But the rumor going on right now is next Thursday on July 23rd for the Xbox showcase, they're not going to have a price.
I read that the other day. They said it's all games. That they'll be revealing the prices at a later date. The rumor is that the price will be revealed when the Lockhart is revealed in August, which is like their less powerful edition, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what else I think the image is fake?
What's that?
Zoom in on it real quick. Just click the picture, it'll pop out.
Okay.
So, with the other PS5s, the edges go in and they go in really thin at the bottom. I know we can't really see the bottom here, but if you go down and look at the white one, it starts to get thin pretty quickly. And that one doesn't do that.
I don't see a difference.
Okay, maybe I'm just grasping straws.
Hey,
there.
it's okay. You're tired. All right. You got a lot. You had a big day. You have a big day.
I'm tuckered out. I'm tuckered out. I'm a tie boy.
And then lastly, I think it was Coop who posted this in our Discord. To deep dive into beta for the Marvel Avengers War Table. Tune in on July 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So they're going to talk about the beta and probably a little bit more of the game. So
Beta!
Even shows the beta dates over here. On August 7th, PlayStation pre-order beta begins. On August 14th, Xbox and PC pre-order beta and PlayStation open beta. And then August 21st will be open beta across everything.
I can wait to the 21st to play the beta on the PC.
I think I'm waiting for the 21st myself. The fact that it's going to be an open beta on the 21st, it's like, okay, I can wait. And literally, August 21st, I mean, this game doesn't come out till what? November? September? Was it September?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, August, September. Yeah, I mean, it's only like a month away. It's only going to be a couple of weeks after that.
Yeah, but see, we'll get to play it and try it and see if we actually want to get it.
Exactly. We're going to get to try it out.
You know, just like you get to do with that one MMO you always thought, oh, wait a minute.
Press the button.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah.
They keep pushing the date, so I stopped paying attention to this game.
It was only
they did push it. They pushed it.
Was it pushed back twice? I thought it was pushed back twice.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it is definitely going to be September is going to be the date. Or, you know, I mean, New World pushed the game back a year, 2 weeks before their beta, so, you know, anything's possible.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's me, Trex. I'm here again. I'm still sad about the beta. You pushed it back, and that's not fair.
Wow.
There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna
Yes,
play the
I mean
open
we're
beta for sure.
interested, right? I mean we're like, okay,
I'm
you got us
definitely interested. I'm okay. To be fair,
To be fair,
I'm really butthurt that the whole game is not multiplayer. It's just a small section of the game is multiplayer. Because I was thinking, man, we could do a NotA run through this and fucking, Captain America, Iron Man. I see you over here, Iron Man. Ari, I don't want to pick one for Ari. She can be the fuck. She'd probably be fucking Thor. She's definitely not gonna be Captain America. She hates Captain America. But yeah, man, like. But I guess we can still sort of do that, just in a much, much smaller scale.
it's like, hey, what mission are you on? Oh, that's the multiplayer one. Are you there yet? Are you there yet?
So I mean, because they originally touted this game as like playing the Avengers with your boys.
I think it's definitely going to be while you're playing the campaign. Some of it will be the co-op, and then once you get to the end game, I think the end game will be more based on the co-op side. But that's what's weird about this is they're not calling it multiplayer; they're calling it co-op. It's basically using the same formalization and loot structure, even as like Destiny 2, but it's more or less it's co-op. It's not going to be. I don't think this is going to be a living, breathing game.
That's bullshit, garbage. Yeah, it's.
Yes,
Now, don't get me wrong. I love the Avengers, and if it's good, I'll play it, single player or not. But it's disappointing because I thought this was going to be our replacement for Marvel Heroes.
Yeah,
I want my fucking money back, Marvel Heroes. I want my fucking money back.
but I just need. That's my whole big thing. Is like we've seen a lot of information during the last War Table, but now I need them on July 29th to talk about the end game. Because all of a sudden, I'm still not feeling this game being a living, breathing game. I see this being, here's the game, here's 3 DLCs, and we'll see you on the sequel.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly right. I think you you just fucking wrote it.
And if that's the case, I really might not want to put my time and effort into it.
Talk about the end game, snaps fingers. Oh,
listen to this.
I get it. It's like that Avengers movie with that guy with the glove.
That guy with the glove. Yeah, Cable, right? Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that, man. That was my Marvel Heroes trigger, dude. Cable is it's probably my favorite X-Man. And like, that's all I really played with in Marvel Heroes was fucking Cable. I got all his fucking costumes. And I can never play that again.
That's okay. Dimensional Games is working on a new game, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Marvel MMO, so we got your back, buddy.
Can I be Cable?
I hope not, because you're not going to actually hopefully play as a Marvel character. You're going to make your own in the Marvel universe, I'm kind of hoping.
Okay.
There's not going to be a million Wolverines walking around, so yeah.
Sure.
I mean, technically we do need a dope Marvel game, and I think that this will be kind of dope, but I also feel that, like I said, it's going to be, here's your game, here's your 3 DLCs coming, we'll see you on the sequel. Like,
What's your favorite? I know.
I want it to be a living, breathing game. I want this to be a game that we could literally always, I want it to be an MMO. And it's structured to be almost like Destiny, and it took Destiny a whole sequel and then many expansions / sequels after seasons after to finally say, yeah, we're an MMORPG. Yeah, you goddamn are, Bungie. You goddamn are. Crystal Dynamic, what are you? An idiot sandwich. You are, but what are you really? An MMORPG. Yes, you are, Bungie. Yes, you are, Crystal Dynamic. Stop dancing around the name. You know what you are.
That's right. We need a dope Marvel game. Hey, at least your favorite X-Men's only been in several games. Mine's only been like one. Who's your favorite X-Men, Raph? I don't think I know that. Well, to be fair, there was kind of a dope X-Men game-ish that came out that Trex played. that I own,
What?
but
Which one?
still sealed on the shelf.
Oh my god, did you still get Ultimate Alliance 3 for Switch?
Remember, it was the ultimate swindle at Best Buy.
That was the ultimate swindle. Wait, you still haven't opened it? Bruh. I haven't touched that thing either. There's like all the DLCs are now out for it. I still haven't touched it in a while.
It's good though. I watched you play it.
Oh my god, it's a good game.
X23. X23 doesn't get the love that she deserves. You're right, Raph.
And her name is Laura. All right. Actually, no. Her name is Wolverine.
That's true. She took over Wolverine. You know, by the death of Wolverine. I was like, come on. Know why he hasn't opened it? Because his buddy who was going to play it with him beat it before he could join. That's true. Fuck him. Fuck that buddy. Right up his ass.
Yeah.
Not since he came back. Well, we know Machete. We're just fucking...
He's still dead. Fuck Marvel.
Whoa. Take it easy, buddy.
Wolverine's still dead.
No, he's not.
No, he still is.
Take it easy.
No. He didn't come back. We didn't have this whole emotional bullshit journey just for him to come back for it was like, oh yeah, I was just taking a nap.
No, he's Weapon H.
Superman did do it, yes, but I mean, fucking A.
Superman did it best though.
He came back with at least he came back with a mullet.
I'm just curious how they're getting the Fantastic Four and the X-Men into
the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's gonna be tough. They fucked up those movies pretty bad.
And how different they're gonna be from the counterparts. Because one thing I noticed, right, when Marvel gets their properties back, they do this with Spider-Man. They do their best not to have them at all be like their counterparts. Like think about Spider-Man, right? In the way that's been done so far, like is like Mary Jane. There's no Mary Jane. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's MJ. There's Michelle. But that's not Mary Jane.
Oh, that's right. Her name was Michelle, wasn't it?
Right, and like everybody just playing it off because in the second movie, you just called her MJ the whole time.
Yeah, they okie doked us pretty well on that one, dude.
And it pissed me off. And no, I don't care. It's not a race thing. Just fucking call her Mary Jane, god damn it. Because, I mean, Zendaya is fucking fine. So, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't know how Homeboy does the scenes he does with her and keeps it together. But just fucking call her Mary Jane. Shit. There's no Harry Osborn. They're not doing that shit. No Green Goblin. They tried that twice.
William Dafoe was still the best.
Without a doubt.
God bless you, William Dafoe. It is.
And it's just like they're not doing any of that stuff. And with the success of the animated version, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we move into a Spider-Verse. I think that's where we're headed. And then you got like the fucking vampire movie.
Morbius, can't wait.
Okay, and at the end of it,
we're trailing off, buddy. We're trailing off. Bring it back. Bring it back to games.
I'm sorry.
We're trailing off.
I'm sorry. It upsets me. I can't help it. Okay, I'm back. We're talking about Old Man Logan. Ezra's still number 1. Redhead. Still number 1. Redhead above MJ. I don't know who
Urza is from Fairy Tail. It's an anime.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! You goddamn weeb shit.
Language.
And what about Gwen Stacy? He loved her for before MJ. I know, Machete. I know. I feel you, buddy. Okay. Anyway,
So the Ubisoft Forward was this past Sunday, and thank everyone for tuning in with us to saw our jaw drop and just kind of also gloss over some things. So first things up, we got a little bit more detailed look into the life of the Legion within Watchdog Legion.
Dope.
Still going to get the game. Still gotta get it.
I'm definitely getting that. I may be on Xbox, so I can upgrade for free.
Mine might be on PC, so I don't even have to upgrade.
That's true.
I mean, it is Uplay, so take what you can get, I guess.
Take what Uplay can get. Oh boy.
So yeah, so Watchdog Legions still looks fantastic. Coming out this fall. Then we had Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Much more detailed look at that game. Holy hell.
Looked really good.
I mean, you can upgrade your settlement. You can either play as a woman or a guy. Still love that feature ever since Syndicate. That's awesome. So you can still basically play as your Viking. And the combat looks... Okay, so here's the thing. I really barely played any Assassin's Creed game. I played Syndicate. It's probably the only one I've ever really touched. I hate sneaking around. I just can't do it. And hopefully with this one, it's like, don't ask me to sneak around. Just let me just blow the war horn and just go out there and just have shit done. Then I don't need to be an assassin then.
Yes, you do.
Then after that, of course, for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the new update is coming out, or should be out by now, and they're going to bring the AI teammates to Breakpoint. So if you ever want to play out there by yourself, Arwen, and you need an AI team, Arwen, then welcome to the update. Congratulations. Man, what else did they show? They showed Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, which is going to be their brand new mobile game that is currently on pre-register on the Google Play Store, probably Apple App Store as well. If they do pre-registers, I'm not really sure because I'm an Android guy. Do they do pre-register games on Apple?
I had to be honest with you. Heather came in, I was having a conversation with her on mute, but I'm not sure. I don't think you can pre-order games on Apple, though.
Okay. So I did pre-order Elite Squad because, fuck it, it's a mobile game. Why the hell not? It has Sam Fisher in it. It's probably just going to play exactly like Marvel Strike Force, most likely. Just gather up your team and gather up your shards of your people so you can then upgrade them and you can actually finally collect them. It's a whole trivial bullshit. Oh, mobile games will be the death of gaming itself.
Bro, when I sit there, I get so pissed. After I spent like an hour, I'm like, what have I really accomplished here?
Yep.
Like when I spend an hour playing, like, something I'm playing right now, right? Like Final Fantasy VIII, right? I spent like 4 hours playing the stupid Triple Triad card game. But what I had to show for it, a fucking epic roster, right? All my characters are overpowered as fuck. When you're playing a mobile game, right? You play 4 hours and you've got like 5 shards toward the 100 shard character you're trying to get.
God, kill me, dude.
And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh, you have a rip command Q. That's cute.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. I kept losing when I streamed it one night.
They also had a story trailer for Ubisoft's brand new Battle Royale game Hyperscape that we played. I was a special guest on the stream last night.
Hyperspace.
Hyperscape.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just kidding.
So I was a special guest on another stream last night playing with them last night for that game.
Oh man, that's so loud. That was so funny.
Never gonna die.
Special guest Trex. All right, wait a minute.
So it was weird because again, it was a story trailer talking how the background of the game, and the game is just a battle royale, folks. It's
Yeah.
It's a 3-person squad battle royale, so it's there's like 33 players in there, or it's 1 against 9. It's 99 people, and of course it's last man standing. There's going to be 2 other modes that'll be coming to the open beta right now, and of course the open beta is going on right now. There are sources, according to Slasher on Twitter.
Sources.
The sources say that the console beta will be starting in August, and it will also have PC and console crossplay along with it. Raph, what's the? I do have a question about that game. What's that? I swear to God, it better not be that bait. So it was just, again, it was weird just to see. It's like, hey, here's the story. I'm like, oh, is there gonna be like a single player thing with Hyperscape, a little campaign? No, it's just battle royale. It's just battle royale. And again, like, it might be just because it's an open beta, but they do have an in-game cash shop, and it is straight cash. The only thing you get in the beta right now, and also it's a 30 tier battle royale going on right now for the beta. I think it lasts maybe like a month. So you can, and it's a free battle pass. There's no premium version to this whatsoever. So you can just level up to get to tier 30 and get all the cool cosmetics and such. Am I just remembering wrong, imagining things? But when you played that the first time on stream, wasn't it at nighttime and lots of fire smoke in the environment? That is very true. That's actually very true, Raph. It was the same mode, but it looks like from a technical test into the open beta, they took out the smoke part. So what he's talking about, Stevie B, is the game that we actually played. It just might be because it's in squad and we weren't in the other one, just solo play. In solo play, everything was in a fog. We were all in a fog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you couldn't see the other player unless you were already on top of them or if they were already shooting.
What the fuck? Is that a glitch?
No, that was actually supposed to happen. So I mean, if you pull up Hyperscape now and go into single for the 99, I think that fog isn't. I don't think the fog is there at all anymore, because I watched a couple of streams today and the fog is gone. So that might be the mode that they took out, and they'll bring it back later on. But you're absolutely right, Raph. There was a fog when it was just a solo queuing for the battle royale. It wasn't the other night when you played solo. You're right. It was there during the technical test, the first technical test night, and then you're right. Sunday when we did the open beta, the fog was gone. So it's probably just going to be a feature of one of the modes that they'll bring back later on. And then finally, Ubisoft gave us a tease of Far Cry 6.
That's pretty cool.
It was a very, very pretty cinematic of just a cinematic thing, and then the actual in-game cinematic as well. So I never really played much of the Far Cry games. I feel like the last Far Cry game kind of went over the top. Just went crazy as fuck with it.
I mean, it wasn't like, it depends on who you're asking, right? If you want to over the top. But yeah, I can see why you'd say that.
Yeah. So this looks like we might be going back to Mexico, or at least to a Hispanic village, and because we have an El Presidente, and it's played by none other than Breaking Bad's the Mandalorians. I don't know how to say his name.
Dude, I don't know how to say it either.
Can someone type his name? Because I'm pretty sure I can pronounce it if I see it. But he is a badass actor. He is a very badass actor, and I will say, because he's in it, it is kind of a niche, or at least a knock. It's like, hey, Mike, you want to get the game? He's in it. He's gonna be the villain. It's like,
that's that guy.
Come on. Can I just watch Co Carnage play? It's like, no, you need to play it. I'm like, man.
No, bitch, play it.
That was Ubisoft Forward. This is basically their kind of E3-esque presentation, just to show the games coming out this fall. And so the next Ubisoft will most likely be like, thank you all for playing our game. These are all of our games that are out now. It's so great. And now here's what's coming 2021. And they'll go with it. And I know we didn't talk, what was it? Giancarlo Esposito? That's not how you say his first, or spell his first name, is it? Giancarlo?
Dude, I don't want to mess it up, so I didn't even try.
It's Esposito. I know how to especially say that. It's like
Esposito.
No. But yeah, so we'll definitely see more other 2021 games later this year when they go to the next Ubisoft Forward, which, of course, all the game companies are going into their own presentation kind of a thing, which is perfectly fine. The other thing that we definitely missed on was the Google Stadia Connect was earlier this week as well.
Sweet. I'm glad we did. I'm sad we missed it.
I'm sad that I didn't at least look up and see what was going on with it. It was a busy day at work, and that's still no excuse because as gaming professionals that we try to be, giving you guys the second or third hand news a week later, it
was a presentation, right? We're like, hey, we just want to reach out to everyone that purchased Google Stadia and say,
you got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Wow. First time ever hearing that, by the way.
Oh, is it? That's on my stream all the time because these fuckers don't leave me alone.
No, it's not going to get covered properly. I mean, so the things that were kind of announced, I'm just going to barrel through it. Let's see. The biggest thing about that, I do remember now, Stadia gets timed exclusive on Super Bomberman R Online to showcase crowd play.
Sweet.
It's a 64-person Bomberman Battle Royale. Take it as you go. This is kind of weird. It's like a whole chat thing, whatever. Okay, so they also, hands-on Orcs Must Die 3 is getting the first outing for Google Stadia Games and Entertainment. New game called Outcasters, which, look ahead, the company also shares short trailer first ever Stadia only on Stadia game, Outcasters, a wild and wacky shooter party game from Splash Damage. Due to release this fall, Outcasters sees you playing a vinyl toy, shooting your friends, collecting coins, and curving bullets. Okay. Stadia Games and Entertainment didn't stop there, announcing partnerships with 3 other studios: HarmonX, best known for Rock Band, Uppercut Games, and Supermassive Games, known for Until Dawn. Those who have a Stadia Pro membership, the July Stadia Connect event offered a preview of some of the games that will be available to claim for free. Smash It horror game Hello Neighbor, along with its hide-and-seek prequel story, are coming to Stadia this year, with the base game being free to claim at launch. Let's see. Meanwhile, the incredible trilogy of Hitman games will be coming to Stadia, with the first game being a free Stadia Pro title in December, while Hitman 2 will be releasing on Stadia in September. Hitman 3 will be a few months behind, releasing in January 2021. Folks at 2K Games also announced a swath. What the fuck's a swath? Of games coming to Stadia, including sports titles like NBA 2K21 and action titles such as the remastered versions of Mafia 2 and 3. Other games coming to Stadia this year include Outriders, the upcoming title from Square Enix and People Can Fly, and ports of Dead by Daylight and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'm not sure if Dead by Daylight is going to be crossplay, but I do remember seeing Twitter talking about Dead by Daylight, and the players are like, so you won't fix the bugs in your game, but you'll launch it on a dead console or a dead platform. Gotcha. And I was like, fuck, that was hardcore.
Damn.
Oh, it actually says here, Far Cry 6 is coming to Google Stadia in February. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. There's the roundup for Google Stadia Connect. Yay. See you in August. They're trying. It's still here. Good luck. Hopefully it won't end up like Mixer. Hashtag just saying.
I know I've used this one already tonight, but do it. It's not doing it.
It's not doing it.
Here we go. I got it. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's cool, man. At least the 7 people that bought it can play games on it, so that's cool.
Yeah. Also, good news for World of Warcraft players. Shadowlands beta has started. So good luck on getting into the beta, everybody. Still waiting for my invite.
You got to be in whatever Asmongold's guild is, and you get. I'm just kidding.
Stop. Stop it.
Just kidding. They don't really give him stuff either. Oh man! All right, is that it, buddy?
That's it.
That's it. There we go, boys. Extra long show tonight. Oh, the camera's on. It's been on the whole time, huh? Stop it. Okay. All right. Well, don't forget the people over there at YouTube. You can come watch us live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. Easy peasy. Right beneath me. Oh, I just did that on my own right there. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. All right. And don't forget, you can also catch us on Facebook. Just search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. You can catch up on YouTube. Just search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. You guys on Twitter. It's at Nerds of the Apoc, and Instagram at Nerds of the Apoc. Both those places. All right. And I'm, of course, on Twitter at Stevie B 5986. I have my own Resident Evil focused YouTube channel. You got to search for Stevie B and Resident Evil. Otherwise, you get that punk ass pop singer Stevie B. Not this one. Not the great one. Not the great one. Let's see what we got coming up for streams. Thursday is my night off, but I think Ari might be playing some Alien Isolation. So check the Discord for that. And then Friday we'll, of course, be back with Free Company Friday on Final Fantasy 14. So what about you, Trex? Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. What about you, Trex? Where can we find you, and what are you streaming this week?
You can find me over on the Twitter at This Is Trex, and of course follow me over on my channel over at twitch.tv/TrexLight. Tomorrow it will. I'm trying to decide what we're going to do tomorrow for Thursday. Friday I'm pretty sure is going to be more DC Universe Online. PC test server testing the new episode Wonderverse coming out in August. So Thursday I'm not really sure what's going to happen. It just depends on if there's an update to the test server or not. Right now, currently in Smite, the MOBA game from Hi-Res Studios and Titan Forge Games, they have released a new battle pass that is inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender. So you can get skins as Aang, Korra, and Zuko. And
Is this some of that weeb shit again?
I mean, that Nickelodeon American weeb shit, I guess.
So is that like weeb?
So you never saw Avatar either.
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Sorry. I failed you. I have failed you.
I really think that Elena might like it.
She might. Maybe I'll put it on for her. Raph, quit with the fucking dots.
I mean, it's not as good as the movie, but I'm just saying it's not that bad.
I know that was bad. I remember people lost almost as bad as it lost about the Dragon Ball movie.
Oh my god, that's a fight to figure out which one's worse. Actually, no, Dragon Ball is still worse. Dragon Ball is absolutely still worse. Avatar movie at least tried to incorporate a little bit of the show. The big problem that I will have to agree is that in the movie they have to have fire to bend fire, whereas in the cartoon they use fire from their own body to generate the heat in order to blast it. So
there you go.
Oh damn, he called us both dunderheads. Wow.
Fuck you, Raph. That's rude as hell.
So why is a game of dueling deities doing Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff? Because they do fun skins. It literally is just a skin. It's Aang skin belongs to Merlin, Korra skin belongs to Scotty, and Zuko belongs to Susanoo. They've done this.
Well, there you go.
I think it's actually the first time they've done a TV show. But I mean, they've done different skins in that regard. God, I feel like they've done other skins as that too. for another TV show. But I mean, this is actually really like the big hype because everyone at Titan Forge Games, they're big Avatar fans too. But the art team did a fantastic fucking job on it. Absolutely fantastic.
It did. All right, boys, we done the intro. We got to bounce. I got to help Heather fold some clothes before she goes to bed. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yep, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna have at midnight for food before I go to bed.
There you go. Raph, I'm honestly curious about one thing. All right, make it quick, Raph. I'm gonna get in fucking trouble. I'm gonna get debated by Heather.
He's gonna type swear so slow. So slow.
Did they get Dante Basco and Janet Varney for the Zuko and oh my god. Okay. This is more of that weeb shit. Okay. All right, maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
Who are they?
I guess it's the voice actors.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They don't really. I mean, they talk, but I guess I don't think they would.
Maybe you just use clips from the show. All right, you awesome nerds. I'm of course Stevie B, and my special guest tonight has been
Trex.
And we collectively, plus some other people, are Nerds of the Apocalypse. And we're out. We love you, awesome nerds. Good night. Mwah.
I can't get my mobile game to play.
Dude, play a real game.
But it's,
like, I'm gonna go
it's an RPG. I'm kind of. I like my Tales of. You like Final Fantasy. I like Tales of.
I mean, that's understandable. I'm about to go fold these clothes, try to smash Heather, and if I fail, I'm going to come back and play some Final Fantasy VIII on the Switch. So I feel you.
Okay.
Was that TMI? I apologize.
Especially
I'm like the king
live.
of TMI. Especially when we're live. I mean, they all know I try to smash Heather. It's fine. It's my wife. Am I not allowed to try to smash her?
I mean, with consent?
Well, yeah.
I guess.
You know what you should do instead? Go start watching Avatar? Well, let me see. Getting laid or some fucking weeb shit? Let me think about it.
We'll talk about episode 1 tomorrow morning.
Oh my god.
Later, nerds.
Love you.